I can be hungry and feel that I want to eat, but to actually eat, even if I was to make the food for myself or even if the food is there, I just can't. Hello everybody, what do you do, what's popping, how you doing? Lebogang Jessica Gelebemang here, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome home, get cozy, get comfortable because you are guaranteed to stay. Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to another video. It's been a really long time since I've done a mental health check-in, but I think it's long overdue. Plus I think I need to give you guys a little bit of a life update, just to kind of explain myself and where I've been, why I haven't been consistent and all of that. Anyway guys, before we get too far into this video, I would like to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Renewal Remedy. Now you guys already know that me and Renewal, Renewal and I have a very close relationship. Mainly because the brand isn't just about lip care, it also advocates for mental health and mental health care, mental health awareness. So yeah, it's a local lip care brand that obviously advocates for lip care, for self-care, and most importantly for mental health awareness and mental health care. So yeah, they is sponsoring this video and gave me this amazing lip balm, guys. If you've been here from the beginning, you know that they've really upgraded. Hey, like they've really outdone themselves. This retails for 40 bucks. It's basically the same amount as the last two that you might know, or if you don't know, it's 40 bucks. And this is the packaging that it comes in. Well, I don't know why my lighting's doing this to me, but I will insert a picture for you. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so much to Renewal for sponsoring this video, and let's get it moving. So if you know anything about me, you know that the moment I become inconsistent with posting or even with just updating you, then you know that something is wrong, something is terribly wrong. And for the past, honestly, I want to say for the past 2 years, I've been not doing okay mentally. I've been doing really terrible in terms of mental health, and it's been very difficult trying to manage my situation or trying to manage my health, but I really have been doing the best that I can in order to take care of myself. And for me, I'd like to believe that the main root cause for the past 2 years why I've been down is because I don't have a conventional job. I am not formally employed. So having to be at home when other people are fetching their lives, it's not a nice feeling. It's really not nice. And being busy when other people are free, it's really not a nice thing to experience. So I think I would like to believe that is the main cause of why I've been really down, really depressed, very anxious lately. And the past few months, maybe 4 or 5 months, have just been so terrible. Also, with my phone getting stolen, guys, I want to do a story time about this one day. But I know the person who stole my phone. I can't go after them because I don't have the evidence, but a lot of people seem to have had similar occurrences or incidents with that person. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Also losing my phone, guys. And the phone I'm using right now, the mic is not good. The quality isn't the best. So I'm really just trying my best to create with what I have. I am of course very grateful that I have something to record with to begin with, and something that can keep me, going until I am able to get myself a proper phone. So yeah, even that, because hey, you guys know the first time my XR got stolen, and then my 11. Yeah, and at that point I was actually quite consistent, hey, and I was even uploading consistently on TikTok as well. I felt like I was getting the groove of things, of what it means to be a digital content creator. So for that to have happened to me, I feel like it set me back, like all the way back. And yeah, the whole thing of not having a proper conventional job. So yeah, and also that isn't to say that I don't do any work at all. For those of you that don't know, I studied film and theater, specifically performing arts. However, I do have experience in like the administration side of everything, like the motion picture medium side. So I've been able to get gigs or do work centered around that specifically, because acting is not a big thing in Botswana, not just yet. Hopefully, we'll get to that point. But yeah, so not to say that I haven't been getting jobs or gigs. There are points when I can get jobs and gigs where I'm like really, really, really busy, and then there's long periods of time where I'm at home and I'm doing absolutely nothing, and it's so difficult to try to be productive, to discipline yourself, to tell yourself, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna create. It's really difficult, especially when you struggle with mental health, you struggle with, I guess, depression, you struggle with, yeah, I think you guys get the point of what I'm saying. So that's how everything's been, honestly. And it got to a point where, or it's currently at a point where I find it hard to do my day-to-day activities. I can even find it hard to bath, guys. General self-care, Helen. Not even self-care, like it's not even self-care, it's literally like just bathing. I can find it so hard to bath. I can find it so hard to cook. I can even find it so hard to eat, to feed myself. I can be hungry and feel that I want to eat, but to actually eat, even if I was to make the food for myself, or even if the food is there, I just can't. I also just want to say that it really hurts when people assume that you're not trying to help yourself, or that you're not doing anything about it. I've mentioned before that there was a point when I was in therapy, and I was really happy I was in therapy. It was honestly so amazing. So it was a good time because I was able to really offload everything that's been going on, talk about it, and work through it. But then after some time, the person that I was seeing told me that I have the tools in order to manage my mental health. So it wasn't necessarily necessary. It wasn't necessary to have the sessions. So yeah, and then I stopped therapy. And even though I was okay for some months after that, for possibly 3 months, I don't know. But yeah, although I was okay and I was doing my best to manage it after that, it was really hard not being able to have that um, routine of talking to someone. And at that point, I wasn't paying. It was a non-profit organization that helped me through like the whole process of seeing somebody in order to be able to talk about the things I'm struggling with. So yeah, and me not working, guys, means or me not being in school means I'm not under medical aid anymore. So I cannot afford a private psychologist. I cannot. You see my life problems, I can't afford to see somebody about my life problems. But I'm trying my best to get that sorted, since I am under BPOMAS and they have a new program that they introduced last year. So I'm trying to get that sorted so that Boholo, I can see somebody, because I can't do it on my own. I am trying, but it's not necessarily working out. So I need somebody that will help me, be accountable for myself, and so on and so forth. So yeah, guys, please don't assume that I haven't tried to help myself. I really have tried everything, and all the hotlines Botswana don't work, by the way. The ghetto-ness of being in this country sometimes. So when I tell you I've tried, the fact that I know a hotline doesn't work, I really mean it. I have tried to help myself. So basically, that's what's been going on. And another thing I wanted to talk about is, for the longest time, I've been feeling like my life is not making sense. And I feel, of course, that's because I don't have the conventional job. I don't have the structure in my life, the structure of at 8 I'm at work, lunch at this time, knock off at this time, weekends no work. I don't have that structure. I have to make that structure for myself, and I'm not always the most disciplined person. So I feel not having the structure, the routine, the stability, that made me feel like everything in my life is not going well, even though when you actually look at it, it took a friend of mine visiting me and kind of just helping me reflect through the past 12 months, the past 6 months, the past 3 months. Yeah, we didn't exercise together. Shout out to her, I love her so much. But yeah, it took her getting me through that exercise to realize that this year has actually been a year of blessings. Like, it's been a year where I achieved almost everything I set out to do. I just didn't realize it. Even the goals and the little aspirations that I had, I've actually almost done everything or achieved everything. And I can't believe it took that for me to realize, Hore, God has really been in my corner the whole time. I'm the one that was allowing the depression to take over, the demons to attack me and fight me. Oh, come on. Yeah. But I'm really grateful that I had that friend there at that time to show me that, even though I don't think that was her intention, I think it was a thing of, okay, let's plan for the future. Let's look at the past and compare it with the present, and then let's plan for the future, right? So I don't necessarily think the intention was to make me see, Hore, Mikana, your life has actually been like not bad at all. I think the intention was just to see how we can like make things better. And it made me really realize, Hore, yeah, no. And I'll get into that at the end of the year, sometime in December. I'm sure I'll make a dedicated video to talking about the vision board I created and from what in that vision board I have achieved or done, or yeah, all of that stuff. We will talk about it definitely for sure. But yeah, guys, I honestly just wanted to update you as to why I've been really inconsistent. I know that mo Botswana batho ga ba rate inconsistent YouTubers so much. Not even just YouTubers, content creators. Like, you cannot call yourself a content creator and then not make content. But that's my personal struggle, and I always want to be very transparent with my audience. I really want you guys to kind of understand the way my mind and my life works, so that you can bear with me and just, yeah. But I thank you guys so much for your support, whether you leave a comment, a like or not. But I see the views and I can see how they're growing slowly but surely. And I really want to thank you guys for being in my corner as well, for supporting me in any way you can. Yeah, basically that's what's been going on. That's the life update / mental health check-in. And then I wanted to tell you guys that you guys remember the production I was doing, right? Hula the musical. Although I couldn't vlog it because I was super busy, like during the show and all of that. That you cannot vlog if you're part of a production. It just doesn't make sense. Like, you just don't have the time. But basically, that show, it's going to Pretoria. It's going to the State Theatre in Pretoria, literally in 2 weeks. And I also felt the need for a damn girl. You need to pick up the pace now when it comes to content, because I'm sure people will want to see you travel and they'll want to see you document everything and the journey and all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm so grateful that God has given me this opportunity to go and do the thing that I love, the thing that brings me joy in another country. Like, we're international babes. Do you know how good that looks on my profile? Like, we're international. Yeah, it's these things like this that made me realize, Mikana, your life is not so terrible. Just because you spend the whole day at home doing nothing doesn't mean you're not doing anything at all. It doesn't mean that you're not achieving anything at all. And in some way, being a part of this production has also helped me stay somewhat consistent with my physical health, like working out and all of that stuff. So yeah, yeah. So if you're in if you're in Pretoria, in Gauteng, ladies and gentlemen, please come and support the show. I will have the poster on the screen. I think a ticket is 150 rand. And it'll be showcasing from the 30th of November until the 3rd of December. Yeah, try to get a ticket as soon as possible, especially for the first few days, because the last day is going to cost more money. I'm not quite sure how much, but I know the last day is gonna cost the most. I'm forgetting something else. And if you're in Botswana and you haven't gotten a chance to watch the show, or if you have watched it and you want to watch it again and you're wondering, well, how the hell am I gonna get to Pretoria? Basically, the production as a whole, or the show, has created, not even created, has partnered up with a traveling agency. They've made packages available to Botswana, which include not just being able to come watch the show, but as well as accommodation, as well as sort of like a tour per se. You know, when you go to amusement parks and you go to this and that. Anyway, I'll have all the information on the screen. I would really appreciate it if you guys came to support, came to watch. And honestly, if you could also share this video so that it could reach a wider audience. I've been talking for so long, I don't have anything else to share right now. I feel like I've already overshared so much, but I've already said so much. But basically, that's what's been going on with my life. That's why I haven't been here to talk to you guys, update you, entertain you, and do all the fun stuff. But I hope that from here on out, I can at least try to pull my weight and try to do better. Hopefully we can even do vlogmas and so on and so forth. If you enjoyed this mental health check-in, this update, this video, please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.